White with Blackbird Botanicals. Welcome to the nest. And today I thought it would be fun to make tea lights hot again. So a dear friend of mine just gave me this beautiful Turkish pendant lamp. It holds tea lights, obviously, which is why we're inspired to do this show. And I have the perfect spot on my porch for it, but I was out of tea lights. So I thought it would be fun to make some tea lights for this. We'll do like a citronella scent since it's going outside. It would be perfect for the upcoming warm weather. And then I can also show you some different fun ways to decorate the tea lights and kind of level up your tea light game, I guess. They make a beautiful gift when you package them really nice. So I thought that would be fun. It's a great way to make candles if you're brand new. It's a great way to try it out. And if you've been making candles for a while, I'll show you a cool hack that you can use to make life a little easier. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's get started making our tea lights. So the first thing you'll need is tea light cups. These are fairly inexpensive, as you can imagine. I purchased a rather large box of, I think it was 200. I'll put the link to the tea lights I purchased. They come in metal, obviously, classic style. They do make a clear plastic one. You can get them in different shapes now, hearts and things. This is what I had on hand, so I figured we'll just go classic with it. So you want to start with those. I think I'll make about like 2 dozen. I want to give some as a gift to a friend of mine, and then I need some for my lights. So we'll do about 2 dozen. And then the wicks for tea lights are already, you can purchase already done and the size of a tea light. That's why I said earlier that it's great for a beginner because there's no guesswork involved. One of the hardest things about making candles is figuring out how to wick your candle properly. There are all different kinds of wicks on the market, and it's a game between what vessel you're using, what wax you're using, the diameter of the vessel, what the vessel is made of. There's a lot of not guesswork, but there's a lot of science and what's the word I'm looking for? Research, experimentation that needs to be done to find the right wick for a candle to burn properly. But with a tea light, it just has the one size, and you adhere it to the tea light cup. And then the beauty is you don't even have to cut it. It's really user-friendly, so it is good for a beginner. The way I adhere my wicks is through adhesive dots. The wick tabs that I use for my normal candles are a little large, so for a tea light, so I just use these bad boys. These are a Scotch adhesive. I can put a link to those as well. And they just come like in a roll like this. I usually just keep it in the box and then have it coming out so you can easily grab the little tab. I don't know if you can see, but yeah. So there's a little glue dot on there. So you would take, oh, you guys can already see me. So you would take the glue dot and your wick and just get it on there like so. And then take that off, and now the glue is on the bottom of the wick. And then you just center it in the middle. There's already a ring in usually most of the ones that are made. So it's easy to guide. You just set it right in, give it a tiny little push just to make sure it's adhered, and you're ready to go. A lot of times when I get, like I showed you that huge box I have, I'll process those tea lights as soon as I get them and do this to them. And then I have a whole drawer that's filled with a tray like this of the ready to go tea lights. As someone who makes candles very regularly and in large batches, you know, I've gotten good at of doing exact pours, as close to possible as exact pours. But sometimes you're left with just a little bit and it's too annoying to make another candle or not large enough for the candles I'm making to sell. So I have these ready and I just pour that little overage amount in here and I'm making tea lights as I go without even trying. So that is a little hack for candle makers if you use or sell tea lights. We got that. We're going to make pre-make as many as we can. So I guess I will do that and get those ready. And when we tune back in, we'll have a bunch ready to go and we'll continue making our tea lights. Now that we've got our tea lights made, the next step is to prepare the wax so that we can get pouring and get these suckers on the go. Okay, so first step is we're gonna take our pot. We're gonna do I'm just gonna do a double boiler system for this project because it doesn't require a lot of wax. I'm gonna use this pitcher. There's a little just side note hack. Some of you who do this regularly probably already know this, but if you're new, when you use these pots, a lot of times you get like a drip down of wax and then the wax gets on the floor and it gets all over this. So I've just folded up a paper towel and taped it to the front. And so when I pour, it just naturally drips down on top of the paper towel and then I just need to change the paper towel. After making candles for so many years, my family got tired of there being wax all over the floor. So this was a good solution. So that's how we'll make that. I'll grab the scale and we'll get our scale. I'm actually on location, I guess is how you'd say it. My mom is moving here. I'm very, very excited for her to read. I'm in Texas. And she has been in California for about 30 years. That's where we're from. And it's just time for her to be closer. I have family in Dallas. My nieces, her grandchildren are in Dallas. So everybody's close. Anyway, that's where I am. And I had to bring some of my things with me to do this project. So I have my wax in a DIY kit bag that we make. So anyway, that's not normal. So we're going to pour out our wax. We'll do like 8 ounces for safe measure. So we tear off the pot and then should make about 18 tea lights or so. So we'll get that on the double boiler. Okay, so our wax reached 180 degrees. So I took the liberty of separating it out into 3 evenly distributed beakers, so it's a little bit easier to work with and pour. We're also going to be I'm going to do 3 different scents. I have the citronella, like I said, for the outdoor Turkish lamp. This is actually pear and thyme citronella from Candle Science. I did make a couple other things with it already, and it is fantastic. I love it. It kind of takes off that weird, buggy, citronella feel that sometimes is there, and has a sweetness to it. It's very nice. Then I had this, a couple others sitting around. Beach linen I thought would be good for, the warmer summer months. And this one I think we're gonna, we'll see, but we're gonna color one of them. So this might be it. One we're gonna use color and one we're gonna use crystals. So maybe this would be cool with crystals since it's beachy and it can be like sea glass. And then the other scent is Mahogany Shea, which is also just like a real summery, creamy kind of sun feel. Little bit masculine, but soft. To be honest, in a tea light, it's so small that scenting it's not really gonna move any needles. You're not gonna smell it unless you're in like a tiny box alone with this tea light. So it really doesn't matter when you sent it, but for this project, I thought it would be fun. And like I said, I did, you know, you can still reap the benefits of the citronella, even though you might not be able to smell it when it's in that Turkish lamp. And then they're just nice because when you give it as a gift, like I'm going to, and you open it up, it smells, it's a lovely greeting to have that smell. So we will scent it. So now it's 180 degrees. I keep talking, it's going to drop. So we're going to add our fragrance oil. Okay, so we've got our 3 scents, and they're now cooling. We stirred in the dye and the fragrance oils. And we're just going to let that sit till the temperature drops till about 130. So our wax is all cooled out and ready to pour. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that. You can see the light, I did that light cyan for the beach linen. It should be a pretty color. It'll be really light. So let's pour. I have 18 cups. Let's do 6 of each. When I sell my tea lights, I do them in packs of 6. So we'll just do that for today. Hopefully you guys can see good. Maybe I'll tilt this down just a little so you can see good. And that's why I like to transfer to the beakers, because it's easier to pour than out of that big monstrosity. And you just go. We're ready to start adding our crystals. I went ahead and got started a little bit, started pulling out some of the things I wanted to put on top. I'll show you guys. You can see the color just looks, I'm really pleased with this color. It's really pretty. And then I did add, already started with some of the crystals. It's kind of a time sensitive operation because you want to add the crystals when it's soft enough to hold them, but not too soft that they fall through. So we're at exactly that point. Also a note, if you have some at this point that aren't exactly round like so, you can kind of manipulate them to get their roundness back if you want to at this juncture. So let's see. I did the amethyst, and then let's do some. You know, I think I'll save the aventurine for this, and we'll just go full beach linen on it. So we'll put the other colors on here. Just pour it out, pick out which ones you want, and put them on. I like to use this tool. I use it for a lot of things. I'd be lost without it, but definitely helps when putting on little embeds and crystals and things. Let's get one more on there. I think I'll do 3 for each. You kind of want to do different ones. Oops, I'm moving things around. Okay, so then we got the one with, give that, press it down a little. See there? The carnelian. And next we'll do, let's see, the jasper. Just pour out a little. Drop that right in there. These look so pretty when they're packaged. Just nude like this. So I can imagine with the crystals it will really pop. Ooh. The box I use to package my tea lights in has a little peekaboo window. So that's what you'll see through is the little crystals. So I think it will be pretty as a gift for sure. And then I'll show you some different tea light holders that I've collected over the years. All, you know, different types of holders that appease different personalities and palettes. You can really get creative. The same friend who gave me the Turkish pendant lamp makes wood. Makes beautiful things out of exotic hardwoods, and he had made some tea light holders, and gave them to me. And I have some of them in my shop in here in Texas. And then some, I still have a couple. Anyway, I brought one. I'll show you guys one of those pieces. It holds 4 tea lights. Really pretty. And then you can do other types of tea light holders, different types of, you know, like that Moroccan feel glass. They make, I have like a little tea light holder that's an elephant and the tea light goes in on his back. This is nothing new, but I just thought I would show that you can still, you know, express yourself, even though it's not a huge candle. It can still be beautiful and quite useful. So we got our crystals on. We got our colored one. Let's put the green aventurine at least on one to see if we like that mix with the light cyan coloring. Oh, here's a darker green one. Yes. And then it's that beach linen scent. So it sets it off nice. I like it. Let's get a clearer one in there. Just to set it off nice. Yes, it looks like sea glass, doesn't it? I'm really pleased. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of the crystals on here. And okay, so I went ahead and completed the other beach linen tea lights with the green aventurine. And then in the final moments, I added some glitter, a little bit of this like mermaid turquoise glitter. I think it's picking up. I think you guys can see it. You want to be careful about adding glitter and mica to candles because it can clog the wick. But I just sprinkled a little tiny bit. I'll give you guys a close shot. So it's just a little bit. I really like these. I think they look great. And then here's with all the other crystals. So you could do, you know, maybe a chakra set. So here you've got the amethyst and the jasper, little tiger's eye, lapis lazuli, turquoise howlite. So you could do like a little chakra set. And then these are the citronella that are just plain. That'll go in that Turkish pendant light that I showed you. Hopefully I can get a picture of it up later. I'm going to put it at my house, not at my mom's, but maybe I'll put it up later this evening and get a picture for you guys. And then I did bring out a couple different, like I said, ways to use your tea lights. So you can get these really cool glass votive holders. I think this one is even from the dollar store. I'm not sure where I got it. I've had it forever. But these real cool, colorful glass pieces. So you can just drop the tea light in and that's a wrap. It'll, you know, if you're having a party, you could do very affordable candle situation throughout your party like this. If you're a little bit more minimalist type, they make these kinds. I have a bunch of these. So again, those could be, you know, on a dinner table, really elegant. I have another glass, cut glass piece. I have several of these. Anything you see like at thrift stores, a cool piece. This is the wood piece that my friend made that I told you about. So it would hold 4 lights. And look how beautiful. If you take these beachy ones we made, and oh, that one got overfilled a little bit, and put them in there for like a little beach scene with this hot holder. It's just so cute, and it's made out of the exotic hardwood. It's just lovely. Very, very beautiful. And then when I sell my tea lights, I use these boxes. So it has the peekaboo box. I do the branding on the back and then tie it up with a nice ribbon. They're still a little soft yet for me to get in the box. But I will go ahead and maybe put the crystal ones in here and then you can see what it looks like with a ribbon on it. But that is how I sell mine. They fit in here perfectly. And then I have different colored ribbons that go. They're natural jute they have a little bit of color on the outside. This one's green, this one's green, this one's blue. Maybe we'll use the seafoam blue on for that, for the mermaid tea lights. So another closer shot, and that concludes our tea light journey. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourselves. I certainly had fun, and I'm going to be using these tea lights this very evening. They're so easy to forget about, and when I'm out of them, I'm sad because I can't burn my wax melter either. So that's another way. I have a fabulous wax burner I bought at Thrift, and it takes a tea light. I love this thing, and it holds a lot. So when I'm without a tea light, I'm lost. So there's many ways, as you guys can see, to use your tea lights. They're very easy to make. If you're thinking about making candles, I would try maybe this way. It's just easier, and then you're not wasting a bunch of wax, and it's, you know, cheap and inexpensive. I will put links to things I mentioned. Really appreciate you guys making it this far. If you have, feel free to go ahead and like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications, comment. I will hit you back at some point or another. And as usual, we will end our session together with an affirmation. And today's affirmation is, I am truly unique. I am truly unique. So go out there and shine your light. Try making some tea lights. Do something different. Add your own touch to it, and stay truly unique. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. We're going to see you next time.